Okay, everybody, good morning. I'm back with a new video here, this time in X-Plane. I've given X-Plane a break for a while, quite frankly, because I'm disappointed in the amount of updates and upgrades to performance and scenery. Recently getting on a 5090 laptop versus my old 4090, you'd think it'd make a big difference. But with X-Plane, nope, it was stubborn. Frame rates were like non-existently any better. And now I try to explain again because version 12.3 came out with some graphical improvements that have really helped. So great for Laminar to finally do something with the graphical interface that looks a lot better. But what I'm here to tell you about immediately today is how you can double your performance if you have a 4090 or 5090 card, like magic. And look at this. So here I am in X-Plane in Philadelphia, standard citation 10. The graphics are cranked up pretty high, and it looks great at Philadelphia International, a crowded airport, certainly. Um, in my 5090, and a lot of people, a frame rate of 49 here, 49 to 50 in the upper left corner would be great. But to me, it's not, because I'm a MSFS 2024 user and 2020 user now with my laptop, and I'm seeing frame rates of well over 120 all the time, even on Ultra. So 47 is poop. Uh, I don't care what people say. You can see it with your eyes. Those who think that 24 to 30 FPS is great just have never used anything higher for a length of time, because they too would be noticing the difference. Anyway, let's get this frame rate up for you and show you the secret that brings this double and increases smoothness at the exact same time. First, just so you can see my custom settings here. Um, I haven't messed with much. I can crank it up higher. But right now, when I'm about to show you, everything runs so beautiful, smooth, I don't want to tamper with it. I mean, I could probably move these to ultra. But right now, for this demo, I don't. High, shadows, medium, max world, max vegetation, rendering is high. Draw boats and balloons and 3D vegetation. This is the big thing. Anti-aliasing on 4X looks better. I used to put it on 8, but it would choke everything down, even on this machine. Texture resolution is high, max. I could move that. I could fiddle with these, but right now I'm so happy with how smooth and glassy everything is. This is pure butter. I haven't changed a thing. I run in 2K default 2560 by something 1600, I think, on my monitor here. But if you could just, I'll just show you real quick. It looks phenomenal. The new X-Plane looks great. There's far less dithering, less anti-aliasing issues. The aircraft look good from the outside. Look at that. I'm just talking loud right now, but look how nice that looks there. Looks really good. So no worries about the graphics, but the frame rate is 44. Poop on that. All right, let's change. We're going to exit and show you the big secret you've been waiting for. We're going to quit, and we're going to go into our NVIDIA app. And if you don't have the NVIDIA app, please get it. If you're a Flightsim user, you know all about it, because it's part of what you do to get Flightsim running great with the LSS and all that frame generation. Hoo-ha. So anyway, graphics. Pick X-Plane. X-Plane does not support optimization. That's okay. It's going to come up, and you're going to come down here with the new NVIDIA app. If you have a 4090 or 5090 higher. Oh, and by the way, I think you must have a recent 580 graphics driver. This was all introduced in Game Ready Driver 580 or higher, so get that first. Graphics, X-Plane, come on down here. Boom, here's the magic. Smooth motion. This is new technology they just came out with. It's really, really cool. Gives you DirectX 11 and 12 Vulkans required. Uses AI to deliver smoother gameplay, inserting an additional frame rate. So guess what this is doing? This is lossless scaling built in at a level of probably ×2. So you're going to go on, turn it on, exit NVIDIA app, go back to X-Plane. That's all you're doing there. And it is a basic built-in lossless scaling without all the artifacting. Sometimes lossless has artifacting. Go to the resume my last flight. So I think it does. Anyway, smooth motion on X-Plane is amazing because it does not support DLSS boosting. So here you go. This is the magic we've been waiting for, and it works, and you'll see this in just a few minutes. 12.3, I highly recommend it, by the way, if you're not in the beta. It does make a lot of improvements. So very happy to get back into X-Plane again after months away from it. All right, here we are. And we had a frame rate of 42, and our frame rate is now 104. Actually, that's more than double. That is more than double. And here's the outside view I was screaming at earlier. At a frame rate of 40, now it's at 100, and look how glossy it is. Woohoo! Look at that, in and out, in and out. Just butter everywhere. It's buttery, and we're gonna fly around to show you the butter. Oh yeah. Park and brake off. Park and brake off, get some flaps in. And we'll race the Citation 10 around the pattern to see how smooth it is at 100 FPS in Philadelphia. Get the trim set, and here we go, everybody. All right, let's go for a takeoff now. Ba-boom. They made some improvements to the Citation 10 as well, so not a bad deal at all. Here, all right. Off the brake, gear up. And it is smooth as silk, 100 FPS over the field, hard left turn, just to show you. No bumps, no gadgets, no gidgets, no hesitations. Climb thrust. Stuff that I haven't seen in a long time. X-Plane had a terrible smoothness problem up until just recently, it seems. We'll just go bang in on 1.7 here. Power to idle. So I'm very happy that it's smooth now. Hoping you'll be able to see that now. We're just on the tight left down for 1.7 there. All right, gear down again. Love the smoothness, absolutely. Turning all left base. There's the city over there. So we're in a pretty scenery dense area, as you can see, and it's quite buttery. Very happy about that myself. Laps 2 or 15. Check out the airport. Let's see, where am I on the, a little bit low, a little more thrust coming in, please. I'm heavy. I've got 10,000 pounds of gas on board here. All right, final flap coming in. Check the base leg out. There we are, good base for 1.7. Right on the final now. Here we go.
Philadelphia International Tower, November 477 miles golf. On taxiway, November 477 miles golf. Philadelphia International Tower. Hold short on 08. Report ready. Hold short on runway.
All right, gotta slow down. Something more reasonable here. I'm a little bit fast. 94 FPS on final versus 40. I'll take it.
Ready for departure.
So it doesn't matter, even if you're on a 40, any slow, slightly slower 40 series card, you'll double your frame rate at least. Let's make a butter landing. All right, that's buttery. Speed brakes are out, reversers coming in. 90. 80 knots. Oh, a little rough. All right, so there you go. That was fun. Hope you like that, and hopefully that will work for you as well. I hope you'll get doubling of frames per second and more smoothness by using that new little feature. Please leave a comment, please subscribe, and thanks for watching. Great day.